Joining me now is the head softball coach at Kean University, and we are delighted to have her on ahead of the 2025 season, Margie Acker. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, we're happy to have you. So before we get into the team, let's talk about you a little bit. This is going to be your 26th season as head coach at Kean. How did you first get into softball, and how did it eventually lead you to Kean University?
I played softball growing up, and it was something that I loved and felt very passionate about. And I graduated from played in college, graduated. I worked in the health club industry for about 10 years, and then became an assistant coach at Rider University and then Muhlenberg College. And then when the Kean job opened up, I was a player in the conference. I played at the College of New Jersey, which was Trenton State College. And, I knew Kean offered a lot of great things. It would be a great place to work. And, I knew it was a place that we could definitely build a winning program. So I was excited to apply for the job, and that's how I ended up here.
Certainly meant to be. Now, talk about some of the key players heading into the 2025 season, as well as how different the roster looks from last year.
We're going to be extremely young this year. We have, 24 players on our roster, 12 are new. We have 10 freshmen. But, we have some key returners. Maya Thompson, she anchors our offense, a lot of power right in the middle of the lineup. Our returning pitcher, Nikki Luznia, is, back for her junior season. And, she did great things for us last year. And her battery mate, Andy Persipanko, she has, been a mainstay in our lineup since her sophomore season. And then, Brianna Shuley in right field, she does an amazing job in our offensive lineup. So we're pretty excited.
Now, all games are obviously important on the schedule, but are there any matchups in particular that you and the team are looking forward to this year?
They love to play Rowan, the College of New Jersey, and of course Montclair. So, they're excited for the conference.
Now, you've had a lot of success at Kean University, not just a lengthy resume, but great success. I mean, you're in the conference playoffs year after year. You made it to the College World Series in 2015. You're just 4 wins away from 600 for your career. Do you stick to the same recipe each season, or do you have to make adjustments to maintain that level of success?
Pretty much we stick to our main philosophy, but then we have to tweak it depending on, whether we have a lot of speed in our lineup. Do we have power? What's our pitching like? Years ago we'd play, and we anchored our defense around our second baseman. We'd pitch everything on the outside, so teams would have to hit that way. So it just depends on, where we have people defensively on the field. And, I love the speed game. Small ball is my thing. I love slappers in my lineup. I'd take 6 of them if I could. We steal a lot of bases. So, we do, to answer your question, we do tweak things depending on, our team.
Old school mentality, and I love it, which actually is a good segue into my next question. We know the game of baseball has changed a lot over the past several years. Are you noticing any of those changes in softball as well?
Yeah, they now have the pitch count. So we have a pitch clock as well. They're trying to speed up a game, which in my opinion is already fast enough. We finished a doubleheader and baseball is just coming off the field after playing one. So, there are some changes. Pitching rules have changed. There's way more power in the game. A lot of people don't play small ball anymore, but I believe in the small ball philosophy. I was a lefty slapper when I played. So I still, get a runner on, and we will bunt them over. We will try to steal, so that way they're in scoring position.
It's probably why you guys still have so much success. It's a great thing. And lastly, Margie, I asked this question to every Kean coach I've interviewed. You teach them to be better athletes while they're in uniform. How do you teach them to be better people for the real world?
I believe that athletics offers a lot of things that our athletes can take with them in the future. It teaches them about leadership and hard work and determination, and I believe those pieces make them better human beings.
Fantastic. Well, Margie, thanks so much for coming on, and best of luck this season.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Head over to ONNJ.com for the latest news and sports anytime.